Good morning. It is a Monday morning. We just wrapped up a morning huddle with our sales team, and holy shit, am I fucking proud of this team, man. I'm really proud of this team right now. The way that they've been able to really step up in their roles, really lean into one another and build relationships with one another and just leverage so much teamwork has been incredible. On this meeting, they actually called me out, and they're like, hey, honestly, we were a little nervous for you going into this past week because I think that this is how we should have really approached things. And I was like, you're right. And I think for such a long time in a leadership role, I've just looked at things as, oh, I'm the best person to do things. I'm the best person to get the job done. Nobody has the context and nobody knows the business better than I do in those regards. And in that moment, I was like, whoa, I just need to back off a little bit. I need to let you guys play your roles. I need to let you guys do your job. And that was huge. That was huge. And it's been honestly a lot of the lessons that I've been learning as a business owner and as a leader, is realizing that like it doesn't serve anybody on the team to write these narratives or write these stories of me having to do the job, me being the best one at getting the job done, and me honestly writing the narrative in this story that I am alone in this and just isolating myself because it's not inherently true. A lot of times I write the story and narrative that nobody can help me with certain things and I have to get all of these things done. And I think the more that I have just been transparent and communicated where I believe that I'm falling short and where I need more help, the more that the team has grown around me, the more that we have all elevated, the more that we have felt more confident in our roles, and the more that we've been stars in our roles. And I think that's been one of the biggest growth points as a company in Beyond Built here. This since this year has started, is everybody has identified their strengths and their weaknesses. Everybody has clearly identified what pockets of the business they need to play in and operate within. And it's honestly saved me a lot of stress by thinking that I need to be in everyone's hair all the time, snooping around. And so I'm just really proud of our team. Everybody's stepped up, everybody's communicated, everybody's been able to use their voice. And I understand we're at a place right now to where better teamwork and better leadership are the things that are going to take us to the next level. And there's been a lot of growth. So I'm proud of everyone here. And honestly, I'm proud of myself too. Welcome to breakfast. For breakfast, we have a bowl of 50 grams of oats. In that bowl, we will be putting in this strawberry cream vegan protein from Core Nutritionals.
Code Caroline.
Code Caroline. I'm not affiliated, but Caroline's affiliated. And this flavor is gas, so I give credit where it is due. Good on you, Core. After that, we have this strawberry pretzel pie, American Dream nut butter.
Code Caroline.
Code Caroline. You know, before this, I was just like, normal peanut butter is all I need. She put me on this flavored nut butter, and I have not gone back since. Plus the macros on it for one serving, 11 fat, 9 carbs, 7 protein. So a little bit lower in fat, a little bit higher in protein. It is good stuff. So we're about to make some strawberry protein oats, and we're going to put these blackberries in it for meal numero uno. Lots of fiber in meal one. I like to start off my day with a lot of fiber. If I'm lucky, I'll get 2 shits in before we go to the gym. See, I was never ever a fan of protein oatmeal until Caroline entered my life and entered the chat. But she had said, why would you use whey protein in your oats? And I was just like, well, I don't like vegan protein because it tastes like chalk. And that still stands if you mix it with water. But if you mix it with oats, it adds the with like 4 Qs, the thickness that you want to the oatmeal, and I'm going to show you that as I do that right now. Do you see the thickness that is commencing right now? It is unbelievable. My rule in the morning, all right? My rule in the morning. Listen up. Protein and fiber every single morning sets the goddamn tone for a good day. All right?
Memory doesn't do that for us. So why do kids have that? Because they have no history.
Baddest, be the baddest.
Gasolina and cocaína. Gasolina and cocaína.
Second exercise, barbell bent over row. By bent over, I don't mean at a 45-degree angle. I mean a goddamn 90-degree angle. The reason why I do that is it places all the stabilization in my hamstrings, in my glutes, and not in my low back, which forces me to use all back, zero momentum. As you can see, I'm lowering slowly. I'm gently pausing it on the floor, not banging it. That forces me to control the eccentric even more. And staying in that 90-degree bent over position, it's all elbow, it's all row, it's zero momentum. It's fucking hard. It's really fucking hard to row this way. My back has grown like hell because of it. Next exercise, lat pull down. Pro tip, instead of pulling the bar to your chest, push your chest to the bar. Incline chest press from Atlantis. Love this one. I've been writing out dumbbell incline bench for quite some time now, progressing it in a lower rep range at the beginning of the week, higher rep range at the end of the week. Personally, for me, I made a lot of progress, but I stopped feeling as much of the pump, as much of the burn. Change to this felt incredible, and it's really just because this is novel, this is new, so everything felt new and exciting about it. I'm very excited to progress with this. That's a pro tip, guys. If you're making a lot of progress in exercise, keep that exercise in. Keep progressing in it. Milk the growth and the adaptation that you can get out of that. Then switch. Leave the variation in your back pocket. Stop switching things around all the time and you'll find yourself making more progress. Going to gain more muscle, if you practice your technique the way I am right now, you'll notice really slow eccentrics, but mostly really controlling it slowly as I get to the deep stretch at the top of my pull down, at the bottom of this chest press. And you'll notice, instead of caving my chest as I pop up, because you want that concentric to be explosive and powerful, I'm not trying to cave. I'm trying to keep my chest pushed up as I'm pressing to really utilize my chest. With the lats, I'm really pushing my chest up as I pull to really utilize my lats. These little differences make the biggest differences. This is a physique update. We are going into, I think, week 5 or 6 of this quick summer deficit. The goal is to lose 10 to 12 pounds. We're right at that 10-pound down mark. I'm gonna go for an extra 5, because why not? And reverse out of this thing. Here's current physique at 194 pounds, eating 2,300 calories. Not lean until these obliques come out. That's the goal. I want to get a hint of the obliques and I'll be happy with that. So I think I'll get down in the 180s. I haven't been in the 180s in at least over 3 years. My stage weight on stage was 195. So we're not on TRT anymore. But this cut has been super easy, super good. We can probably get this wrapped up in about 3-4 more weeks max. Lunch. I've been very efficient with lunch specifically because I want to get this meal in quite quickly to get back to business after the gym. So I'm doing these chicken skewers that are already pre-cooked from Costco. Really simple and easy. I have 6 ounces of that chicken breast right in there.
frozen veg from Costco as well. This is quick and simple. Throw in some green beans as my greens in this meal. BB-Go sticky white rice. Throwing that in the meal. Super easy. Along with this, we're going to do some fat-free feta, which is all protein, some tzatziki, and some hummus to add some flavor to the meal. You guys know, everything tastes better mixed together. Some people may disagree. Some people will be like, let me just put every ingredient in one pocket of the bowl so I can just carefully select what I want to get bites out of. I don't work that way. I would rather mix everything into a large bowl, into a big pile of mush, and call it good. That is my preference, so that's what this is. If you feel really good about that game plan today, let's rock and roll. For whatever reason, if you don't, maybe it doesn't feel like the best fit, just let me know. That's totally fine. If I feel the same way, I'll also let you know as well. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect. Final feedback and everything, you're in a good spot. You're handling the deficit well. All right, I'd just like to see things cleaned up a little bit moving forward from here before we make any jumps, okay? Holy shit. This is really difficult for me to do right now. I can't even lie to you when I say that I've literally gotten up, hit the record button, recorded myself talking like 2 times and spent like 20 minutes sitting here. I just get so fucking in my head, man. Like, so fucking in my head. I have been so much in my own way for way too long. I feel that I can't show up this way. I write the stories and I write the narratives that I cannot be seen this way. I have to be strong. I have to be positive. I have to be optimistic. I have to be high energy. I have to motivate, inspire every single day. And if I'm looked at as vulnerable, if I'm looked at as weak, if I'm looked at and seen as someone who is struggling, then who am I? And I put so much pressure on myself to accomplish the things that I want to and be the person I want to become that it's just flat out broken. Like, it's just flat out put me in a position to where the pressure has broken me. I've just been holding so much in. So much of what I've been struggling with. Like, I look back at this journey, I look back at the momentum that's been built, I look back at this YouTube channel, and I see someone who had the goddamn courage to drop out of school, move to Houston, Texas, start Beyond Bill, grow from 15 clients to nearly 200 in a year span, buy a stream car, move to San Diego, and realistically, in the past 2 years here in Vegas, struggle with comparing myself to where I used to be. Write the story or the narrative in my head that because I'm not progressing at the same rate that I was before, because I'm not accomplishing all of these things at the same rate that I was before, that I'm a fraud. That that nobody's gonna pay attention. That nobody is going to take me seriously anymore. And it's the big reason why I haven't been picking up this camera. It's the big reason why I haven't been vlogging. And this right here, more than anything is what got me started. More than anything is what gave me a platform to be myself. Because, dude, I'm not a normal person. Never been a normal person. I've always been the outlier. I've always been the skinniest person growing up. Skinniest person in my friend group. Skinniest person on my team. I've always been the most shy. I've always been the most insecure. Yet at the same time, I've always been the most obnoxious. The highest energy at times when I'm comfortable with you. Just to the point to where I've been told my whole life that I'm too much, that I'm too high energy, that I'm too obnoxious. And I think I've gotten to the point where I've realized all this is a gift, and I've always seen myself as somebody who wants to stand out, who wants to set himself apart, and it's given me a ton of strength to realize that my story and everything that I've gone through and everything that I've experienced is a big reason why I'm here, and a big reason why I pursue the things that I do, and a big reason why I want to pour so much of my soul into people and into community and into bringing people together to feel heard, to feel seen, to feel like they have a platform, to be authentic, to feel like they can create impact and provide value in the world. That is why I'm here. That is why I make these videos. And I've been so much in my way, feeling like my story doesn't matter. What I have to say doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna listen to me. I'm a fraud. I'm an imposter. Who who am I to say all these things? Who am I to go out and inspire people if I haven't accomplished all of these dreams that I wanted to on a specific timeline? I told myself by 2025 that I wanted to be a fucking millionaire. I told myself by 25 that I wanted to build this fucking great big barbell gym, and like, I feel behind. I'm 25 years old and I feel behind, and I've noticed that I am putting this pressure on myself. And this pressure that I put on myself, and these narratives that I've written about, oh, you know, I can't be seen this way. I can't be seen as someone who's doubting himself right now. I can't be seen as someone who's insecure. I can't be seen as someone who's having trouble believing in himself right now. I can't be seen as someone that feels like an imposter, because that's not responsible to my relationship at home. That's not responsible to my friends. That's not responsible to my business. That's not responsible to my team. And it's just not true. I have held all of that in, and it has made me isolate. These past 2 years in Vegas, I have isolated. I've isolated from making these videos, from sharing my life, from being myself. I have written the story that I cannot be myself. All of those voices, all of those people that said things growing up, all of that judgment that I thought was in my life has been created. It's been all been self-created. I remember when I was walking through high school, always head down. I don't want anybody to look at me. What are they thinking of me? What am I thinking? What are they thinking of me? All of that was self-created. All of this is self-created. And I just want to share this message with you guys and just let you know that I struggle with this too. I just believe wholeheartedly that all of us are meant to be here for a specific reason. I feel goddamn called to share these kind of messages to you guys for a reason. And it's so easy to get in your own way. It's so easy to get in the way of your own gifts. It's so easy to get in the way of everything that you aspire to achieve and become in your life. It's so easy to sabotage it all. It's so easy to look around you and think that you shouldn't be where you are when it's exactly where you're meant to be. I remember when I first got a camera like this, and at the time I felt so abstract. Man, I'm gonna do this whole coaching thing. I'm thinking about dropping out of school. I'm making all these videos. Like, I'm the only person like carrying a camera around campus. Like, this feels weird. Like, I don't know if my parents want me to do this. Like, this all feels crazy. But I got this camera and I made it my best friend, and I put all my trust into this thing. I just let it all out. I was like, this is who I am. And it was recognized. It was appreciated. And it made me see that I had value to give and value to share with the world. It gave me a platform to be myself. And everything that I want to create in this life is to create that for other people. And I realize that I'm doing myself a disservice, doing this mission a disservice, and I'm doing you guys a disservice by not showing up that way. And at the end of the day, yes, this is me showing up for you guys, and it's also me showing up for myself. It's me just being transparent. It's me being real. It's me being raw. It's me being vulnerable. This is who I am. This is me. I'm Chad Morgan. Building a business. Building my dream life. I'm in my dream relationship. Fucking growing up. I'm learning about life. I'm learning about the man that I want to become. And I want to take you guys along for the ride. I'm 25 years old, about to turn 26. And it feels like I'm younger than I've ever been in my life, because it's just been so humbling to be in this position and realize that I have so much more to learn and so much more to grow through, not around. And I'm done trying to grow around it. I'm ready to fucking go through it and take you guys along for the ride. So yeah, I just wanted to share. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging around. If you've been on this channel and watching the videos for some time, like, seriously, thank you. Can't thank you guys enough.